myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring. Change like seasons. You tell me that you leave her. You go right.
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Brunson. Puts it up from 15, and he hits the jump shot.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Williams on the wing. Outside Johnson. Offline with a 3. Here's Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Williams. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
Yeah, in the pick and roll, you have to account for Russell. He's looking to score.
Outside Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thomas. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Anunoby. Left side Brunson. Outside Hart. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Brunson against Russell. Brunson misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Russell from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. Going inside. Now Towns. Anunoby for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Nets. Williams misses. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Achua's checked in for New York. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. They set the pick. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Free throw good. Thomas. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all three levels. He is as confident as they come.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Wilson comes in for Russell. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Brunson. For Brooklyn, Williams comes in for Wilson, and it's Melton in for Thomas. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. And here's Payne outside. New York again can't hit. Nets leading by 3. Johnson finds Johnson. Outside Johnson. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Williams misses. The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside McBride. Pass to Payne. Bridges with it. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. McBride can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Melton. Williams has got 5 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Sharp against Towns. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Johnson. Johnson passes to Melton. And some solid defense from Towns. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Johnson is out there with Williams. Then they're Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's McBride. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The top 2 things Bridges does well: defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Johnson with it. Here's Williams. He's got 5. Sharp finds Williams. The kick out to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Nets lead by 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Steps back and fires. The shot by Payne, no good. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Clowney. And here's Johnson, defended by Payne. Here's Clowney. He's scoreless. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
You know the coaches hated that shot. But guess what? Some of them go in.
Outside of Chua. Beyond the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Payne. Got it. Payne's got his first 2 points. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Brooklyn, Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Thomas in for Williams.
On the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Wilson passes to Johnson. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Brunson is checked in for New York. And New York has possession. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And Brooklyn with possession here. 4-point game. Pass to Johnson. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. And Anunoby with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Towns outside. Here's the 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Down low. Here's Claxton. Here's Clowney. Launches a 3. They get it back. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Clowney's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 6 points.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Pass to Thomas.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
First one falls for him. For Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Clowney. Williams comes in for Wilson, and Russell is subbed in for Johnson. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Anunoby. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Outside, Williams. Pass to Russell. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now Anunoby. Still no points. Outside Achua. Anunoby, a screen on Johnson. Achua for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
On the court, your head squad. Here we go, man. It's time for DJ.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. A minute 20 left in the first half. Outside Russell. Back to Williams. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hart, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Claxton down low. Towns on him. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. Hacked on the shot. And he'll head to the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Nicholas Watson. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Claxton. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And here's Bridges. He has 6. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Thomas outside. 11 seconds left in the second. And he drives in. Misses from short range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front, up 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
We're not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react out and challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Nets trail by 4. Russell to pass to Johnson. Now here's Thomas. Hits a three-pointer. Thomas has got 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brunson against Russell. Brunson misses. The Nets shooting a low 30% from the floor. Russell to pass to Thomas. Over on Anunoby. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Thomas has got 5 points in the quarter. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Russell against Brunson. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now. Thomas outside. Williams with the screen. Off target from outside. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Here's Brunson. Brooklyn pulls it in.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Thomas with the ball. 10 points for him. Williams from long range. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Bridges. Hart with a screen on Thomas. 3-pointer. Bridges knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go with T-shirt time. He got no T-shirts. I told you get a T-shirt. Who wants a T-shirt? T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Russell. From downtown, Williams misses. New York trailing. Outside Hart. And he's going for the oop here. Towns, left side. Comes up empty down low. Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Johnson. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Towns. Right side Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson for the tie. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Russell. The kick out to Williams. Back to Russell. Takes the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Hart. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Williams from long range. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Knicks trail by 3. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Russell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Bridges outside. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Johnson. Claxton a screen on Brunson. Pass to Wilson. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 2-point game. Now here's Bridges. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
The shot by Johnson, no good. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 6. 29 seconds left in the third. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Achua.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Brooklyn, Sharp. He's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Johnson. And Watford subbed in for Williams. Now here's Bridges. 12 points for him. For the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York leading by 3. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Sharp in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Payne with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
To the left side wing. Six to shoot. Pass to Anunoby. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Nets trail by 7. Watford the pass to Wilson. Watford with a screen. Here's Wilson. Anunoby covering. Wilson, no good. The Knicks shooting 41% in this game. Wright's checked in for New York.
First team foul. Knicks substitution. Number 0. DeLon Wright.
Nets on D. They trail by 7. Anunoby finds Wright. The three is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Here's Wilson. Clock at 6. Achua with a rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Anunoby passes to Wright. New York, no good that time either.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Wilson. Back to Watford. Pass to Wilson. Johnson with it. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Sharp. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sharp's gotten his first points in this one. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right, the pass to Achua. Towns down low. Guarded by Sharp. The shot by Towns, no good. Nets trail by 5. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Wilson. Johnson on the wing. McBride covers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Watford. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. New York leading by 5. Now Towns. The turnaround Jay. And that one's long.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Watford. Wilson passes to Sharp. To the left wing. The three is up. Wright with the board. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A full line change here for Brooklyn. New York making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Both shots good from the strike.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Hart. Back to Towns. Brunson taking his time here. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Thomas against Bridges. Now here's Thomas. He's closely guarded. Nice D from Bridges. New York leading by 7. For 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Thomas with the ball. Towns covering. Thomas misses. For New York, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Rebound Brooklyn. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. And so it's New York winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And we present the player of the game, Mikal Bridges.